Who killed Sarah in Yellowstone? 3 theories on Jamie's best ally's murderer. This video contains spoilers from Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 11, 353, and mentions of suicide. In the television series Yellowstone, the death of John Dutton III in Season 5, Part 2, was a significant plot development. However, the subsequent murder of Sarah Atwood in Episode 11 introduced an even greater level of complexity. As the show approaches its reported conclusion after Season 5, the creators are escalating the stakes by eliminating characters at a rapid pace. While the audience has some understanding of the circumstances surrounding John's death, the identity of Sarah's killer remains a mystery leading into Episode 12. Sarah, a Market Equities representative, sought to dismantle the Dutton family by manipulating Jamie Dutton. Her efforts nearly succeeded when she convinced Jamie to file articles of impeachment against his father. Furthermore, during the Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 premiere, Sarah orchestrated John's assassination and staged it as a suicide. However, just a few episodes later, Sarah was murdered. Following a dispute with Jamie, Sarah drove away from his residence. While stopped at a traffic light and engaged in a phone conversation with Jamie, who had called to apologize, another vehicle approached Sarah. The occupant feigned asking for directions before fatally shooting her. Beth Dutton's actions are driven by a powerful motive, the elimination of Sarah. Beth Dutton is a prime suspect in the investigation of Sarah's death in Yellowstone, Season 5, Episode 11. The animosity between Beth and Sarah is well established within the series. Following Sarah's involvement in the death of Beth's father, it is plausible that Beth, portrayed by Kelly Reilly, would seek retribution. Bethany is seeking retribution, and Sarah will likely be a target of her plans. While Jamie is undoubtedly the primary focus of Bethany's wrath, she is aware of Sarah's involvement in John's staged suicide. Given Bethany's history, retaliating against Sarah with lethal force would not be unprecedented within the context of the Yellowstone narrative. Following the airing of Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 11, The Hollywood Reporter conducted an interview with Dawn Olivieri, the actress who portrayed Sarah. The interview centered on Sarah's character arc and her demise within the Paramount Network series. Although Olivieri did not explicitly confirm the identity of the individual responsible for Sarah's death, one of her remarks could potentially reveal Beth as the culprit. The term train station is a reference to the location where the Duttons dispose of their enemies' bodies. Therefore, Olivieri's use of this term could imply that Beth Dutton orchestrated Sarah's murder by hiring the two individuals in the car. It is possible that the actress used the term figuratively to indicate that Sarah was murdered. However, as previously mentioned, the concept of Beth being responsible for Sarah's death is not implausible, making her a prime suspect in the shocking demise depicted in Yellowstone Season 5. Investigation into the death of John Dutton grows increasingly complex. The involvement of contract killers. The most likely suspects in Sarah's murder, considering the events of Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 11, are the assassins she hired to kill John. During the episode 353, Case Dutton arranged for a medical examiner to re-examine John Dutton's body. With Case's assistance, the medical examiner determined that John's death could have been staged to appear as a suicide. Consequently, the case was reopened to the public, and the official cause of death for Kevin Costner's character was changed from suicide to undetermined. The organization that Sarah enlisted to assassinate John may have been alarmed by the unexpected turn of events in the investigation. This may have led them to send operatives to eliminate Sarah. It is plausible that the hired assassins, seeking self-preservation, could have betrayed Sarah. Furthermore, in Episode 11, Grant, the individual Sarah met with in Episode 9, representing the assassins' organization, is seen watching a news report detailing the surprising developments in the case surrounding the demise of Kevin Costner's character, John, in Yellowstone. In the television series Yellowstone, Season 5, Episode 11, the character, Grant, makes a suspicious phone call, asking the recipient, "You watching this?" This could suggest that Grant ordered the killing of Sarah. However, the overt nature of Sarah's murder, occurring in broad daylight at a traffic signal, contrasts sharply with the meticulously planned staged suicide of the character John. This discrepancy in the methods of the two deaths suggests the possibility of separate orchestrators. It is plausible that an individual other than Grant planned Sarah's demise.